Are you ready?
No, do not.
You ready?
No.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Fromania Bricks, and welcome to our first official review video in the world's fanciest LEGO recording studio 2.0 in our house upstairs. That's a mouthful.
Yeah.
Do I have to say that every single time we do a
I think
video?
we should just officially name it the world's fanciest LEGO recording studio.
We hereby place an edict between you and us, the world's fanciest LEGO recording studio, disclaimer, in our house, double disclaimer, on the second floor, triple disclaimer, remodeled room. The LEGO renovation is coming along. The room is coming together. There's still a lot to be done, but we're getting there. But we're not here to talk about the room with you today. We're here to talk about this beaut in front of us. Boy, she's a real beaut, isn't she, Clark? This is the LEGO Republic Dropship?
Yes.
Yes, got it right. The LEGO Republic Dropship. But before we talk about this masterpiece of LEGO elements and bricks and minifigs and guns and hoses and canopies, I've got an important question for you, Micah. Very important question for you. Do you know what the stormtrooper, are these stormtroopers? These are clone troopers, so we're not talking about these guys. Do you know what the stormtrooper said to his family before he got shipped off for Empire basic training?
What?
I'll miss you.
Wait. What the stormtrooper said before he got shipped off to Empire basic training.
I'll miss you.
Oh, I get it.
Sometimes we gotta work with him here. The awkwardness just adds to the ambience of how terrible my dad jokes are. And haven't you missed them? Haven't you missed them? They've missed them. I've missed them. You've missed them. This is the 10195 LEGO Republic Dropship that released in 1922.
No, 2009.
Oh, so it was at least the turn of the century. This is at least a turn of the century LEGO set. The LEGO Republic Dropship that released in 2009. This is a new addition to our collection, and this was a bit of your white whale.
Yes, yeah. I almost got Cloud City, which would have been awesome. But when I thought about it, if I was investing that much on a LEGO set, this is one I've wanted forever, so...
Forever. So you came out of the womb longing for this LEGO set.
It was still retired, but when I was little, I wanted it. But when you're a kid, it's harder to secure funds to buy a retired LEGO set on eBay, so...
I would say at 15, it can be hard to secure funds for a LEGO set on eBay, and that's why we didn't buy this on eBay. This actually was a Facebook Marketplace find that we picked up, and super neat that it's in here. You know, this being one of your white whales, we've got some white whales behind me. You can't even fully see it. One of my white whales is right here. We've got white whales galore. Maybe we should rename this room the aquarium.
The aquarium.
The LEGO aquarium. Welcome to the aquarium. We just need blue lights behind us, and we can go swimming in the deep blue sea. Give us a snapshot about this dropship.
So, to my knowledge, this is the only time LEGO has released either of these vehicles at a playable minifigure scale. If I'm not incorrect, it's the largest Clone Wars set excepting for the new UCS Venator. So the dropship actually is able to pick up the walker, and I won't do it currently.
This could go so bad so fast.
It is probably my favorite LEGO set ever to be made.
Ever?
It's not. I wouldn't be fair to say it's the best set ever. They've made better, more sturdy models, but as far as my personal favorite, this is it.
I feel like I'm in the presence of greatness.
The only issue I've come to have with it is it's not the sturdiest thing. If you're carrying it around and the wing hits something, you're done for.
Should we try a bump test?
No, we should not. But it was kind of necessary that they skipped on structure because otherwise it would have become too heavy.
It's just these 2 clips that hold the wing on?
Yeah, it's just those 2 clips.
Oh, so
if it
that
hits
comes
something,
off really easy.
Yeah, it just...
Look at this. I just want to... It's literally just these 2. Are these... What would be the proper term of these?
Ratchet joints is what I call them.
Ratchet joints. You know what? This one has a little bit of a bend in it. Maybe that's why. New ratchet joints in order.
The thing I appreciated as opposed to other gunship models is the handle is actually really sturdy as opposed to like the little thing you have to slip your finger under and carry it around.
It is sturdy.
Yeah.
Now, what did this set retail for when it released in the year of our Lord 2009?
Retailed for $250. The reviews I watched of it from 2019-2020 said it translated to $300. Looked it up. 2024 it translates to $360 for just over 1,700 pieces.
So it doesn't seem like what's cool is that it's almost like 2 full Lego
it's
sets
like 2
in
full
one.
Sets wrapped
it's
together.
not just one set because this guy is equally cool all by his lonesome. Look at these little legs. He just wants to walk.
Yeah, it actually it walks really well. You can just kind of...
It's like a puppy dog. So when these clones took this into battle, were they unprotected in the real... Was this from a show?
So far as I can tell, this walker appeared for like maybe 10 seconds in Revenge of the Sith, and that was it.
I can tell why. The Republic really didn't know what they were doing design-wise. I mean, imagine riding around... You've got AT-ATs that are full armor, and you've got AT-STs, and you've got all these things...
Even the ATTs from the Republic era were not.
Yeah.
Were more armored.
And this is like a hayride on Halloween. Like, they want to go have, like, s'mores, and it's very unprotected.
Now, in fairness, the kinds of weapons that would hit it from the top would probably... The armor on top of most walkers probably wouldn't protect from, like, a bomb hitting it anyways. And they do have the ability to shoot off the side.
Fair enough. So how many Lego elements was this?
The whole set? Or
the whole
just
set. The whole set.
I think it was like, I want to say 1,726. I just round to 700.
Relatively big, and it came with 8
minifigures.
Clone minifigures. And was this it, or are we missing some minifigs?
No, none are missing. Just 2 pilots and 6 troopers. I would have, along with anyone who bought the set now or later in life, would have appreciated if there was enough clones to fill all the seats.
Ooh.
But it's exactly what it needed to be as far as the number they included. Like, some sets are like, we'll put a couple battle droids and a Jedi and all of it. That's great, but this is a clone vehicle, and they just gave clones, and I appreciate that.
So have you been putting more clones into the vehicle than what came with the
Not
vehicle?
yet. I've let it remain just or actually I have a couple, but not a ton. But I do have enough clones, if I add a couple specialized ones, to fill the whole walker that are correct to this era of sets.
Now, this set did come with 4 stickers, 2 of which you have on here. You have the Wampa stickers on here.
Yeah, that's the one that came with it.
Now, the problem with this is when you buy these pre-owned, a lot of times people have ever put on the Wampa or the
droid.
The droid.
And I'm going to say 90% of the ones I see are the Wampa sticker.
And then once you put on the Wampa on it, a lot of people, when they bought it, the droid stickers just vanished.
Yeah.
They went into the s'more pit for the clones to make s'mores. So you did not get the droid stickers with this purchase, but that's okay.
Because they were available on eBay.
They were available on eBay.
Stickers.
Just the droid stickers. And if you guys remember seeing our sticker purchase for the Billy Thompson, the equivalent of getting these 2 stickers, if it was a full sticker sheet, probably would have been about the same as our Billy Thompson stickers.
Cheaper.
So we have panels on order. We ordered a couple of panels. They're the wrong panels.
Right here.
But you're going to get to put these stickers on, or I assume I've got to put them on.
Yeah,
and
you've
keep
got
them
to put
straight.
those on.
The books also came with your procurement.
Yeah, these are probably some of the most expensive Star Wars manuals out there.
Define most expensive Star Wars manuals out there.
The set of 3, the cheapest listing on Bricklink, is upwards of $300 just for these 3 books.
That's like $100 a book. So I don't want to touch this anymore because that might end poorly for me. So highlights, what are your unexpected highlights of this set? Things that once you got it, you're like, I didn't know that was here, and you've fallen in love with it.
Wasn't much I didn't know because I watched videos of it. The reviews, some loved it, some criticized it for the fact that it was fragile, very fragile, and I can't say I disagree with the notion that it's fragile, but
it's not. I've actually broken 3 parts off as we've sat here, so I do see the fragility of it.
Very much.
Fragile.
Fragile.
Must be French. Do you feel that it's as fragile as everyone says it is?
Yes and no. Some of the parts that I've seen people have trouble with haven't been much trouble to me, but some have. And I think it comes down to the age of the set. It's also going to depend on the condition of the copy you bought.
And this one is actually in great condition. There's very little yellowing. It was actually kept in someone's basement, so there were no lights around. So your whites are pretty white. The one thing that's kind of weird, and I've seen it with your walker too, is the way these feet are. You gotta kind of wiggle them to get them to go out.
Yeah.
And the same on this one. Like if you go to sit it straight down, he's like, oh, I'm gonna fall. And if you just give him a little wiggle, just a little wiggle, it gets him all down there.
When you drop it on hard surfaces, it's easy to correct it. When you try and drop it on like carpet, it is exceptionally challenging to correct it.
But isn't it called a drop?
A drop ship.
Okay, so then let's see how well it drops. Are you ready?
No, do not.
You ready?
No, it's already happened to the other one, please.
I want to see you connect here. So the whole premise is that the drop ship will drop the ATOT?
Yes.
The ATOT into battle. So show us how this connects here.
So, lift up the handle. Then you want to stick this yellow part into it. Pull this back like that. Pull the cockpit back.
Whoa.
Then you take the drop ship.
Oh my word.
Allow these to fold like this. Then you press it on that yellow trigger. You have to line it up just right. And I missed.
So this actually takes some skill.
Yeah. You want to make sure your yellow bit is lined right up with the axle hole there. That time I got it.
Oh my word.
And it just picks up, and then, this is what I love, but I didn't fully know, to drop it is as simple as just pushing that trigger in. And it drops back. So once it is connected, your trigger is going to drop. Then you want to put it back in, but a notch lower. And that's how it stays structurally.
Oh, and you can just hold it, just balances. So then it just sits on top of it when it lands in battle. Can you also, so when you pick it up, it
drops
should
the trigger.
Technically
it holds.
hold it.
I think the mechanism got goofed up once. It just fell. I was carrying it, and it just inexplicably dropped. And there is actually some neat little features within both vehicles other than the main function. I really appreciate the way the cockpit opens up to seat a pilot in there. And then the back of it, it is not perfect, but there's a ramp. It needed one more segment to it really for it to work proper, but it's cool for what it is. Then,
so it sounds like you need to make a segment.
Yeah, but the problem is I don't know, it would have been kind of challenging to engineer it correct. Then there's a ramp on the back for a pilot to walk up. It doesn't really connect, but it's kind of neat. I didn't know that till the night before I got it.
Well, that is the Republic Dropship with the ATOT walker with 0 protection for the clones in it. But it truly is a really cool set. You have checked another one off of your LEGO Star Wars White Whale list. Thanks for hanging out with us in the LEGO Aquarium as we checked out the LEGO Star Wars Republic Dropship. Micah, excited that it's in your collection. Now that we've added all these shelves, we've still run out of space and have nowhere to put it. So, it's going to be in your bedroom forever. Forever. Thanks for hanging out with us. We hope that you take these bricks and you go out there and build beauty in the world around you. These bricks can build friendships, they can build relationships, starships. These bricks can build starships. They can tell stories, and they can connect you with a community of people all around the world. So take these bricks, keep building beauty in the world around you, and keep always sharing those smiles, because those smiles, they truly are contagious.